Well, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero did pretty good. Sold over 3 million copies in its first 24 hours. And here's the thing. It's going to keep selling, especially as we get closer to Christmas. A lot of people are going to ask for this game as a gift. And a lot more people are going to pick it up between now and Christmas because some people are saving for it or they're finishing other games. Good word of mouth is going to keep pushing this game up in its sales. And you're going to see more and more people come into the game because it's great. It's a lot of fun. And if you're a fan, like I said, if you're a fan of the franchise, you're going to love this game. It's probably, in my opinion, the best Dragon Ball fighting game probably ever made. I'm between this and Kakarot for being my favorite Dragon Ball games. I don't know which one I want to go with yet because I really loved Kakarot. I had a great time playing that game. But this game really does feel like it captures the essence of Dragon Ball fighting. So I'm kind of in between them right now. However, it doesn't really matter if one game sells well for a studio because right after this announcement dropped, this one dropped. Bandai Namco to cut staff and axe multiple games based off Naruto and One Piece amid $144 million write-off. I think it's safe to say we are in a video game crash. Lots of studios are laying people off left and right. And this is more than just DEI stuff. This has a lot to do with the fact that just the economy is not doing very well. That's a fact. It's not doing very well. People are spending less money, and they're just buying less stuff. You had a big boom during the COOF. Big boom during the COOF. People were playing the hell out of video games, and a lot of companies got very short-sighted, expanded, and, well, now things are kind of going not just normal, below what things were before the COOF, and now they're going to have to adjust. It's wild to me. Now, Naruto, I get. They haven't made any good Naruto games in a long time. That recent one that came out, what was that one that came out like last year? Was it called Generations? It was a piece of shit, whatever it was. Yeah, this is the one right here that was just trash. Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. This game sucked. Garbage game. Last game that I liked was Ninja Storm 4. This one right here. This one. Not the Clash of Ninja, but the one on the left. Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. That game was great. I love all those Ninja Storm games. They're a lot of fun. And One Piece did pretty good, too. I played One Piece Odyssey. It was great. Liked that one quite a bit. It's an RPG. It was fun. Other than that, though, I'm new to One Piece, so I've only played Odyssey. I haven't played any of the old ones. So as far as good games in that series, as for video games, I don't know what's good or bad. I'm kind of interested in that one that's like a 3D platformer RPG. I forget the name of it, but a lot of people say it's not good or it's mixed, so I might skip that one. But anyway, the biggest cuts coming to the company are going to be in smartphone and online games because apparently they've taken some hits there. The smartphone thing, so I saw they put a Ninja Storm game on smartphones. It's like, who wants this game on a phone? I would play it on Switch or something, but I don't want to play this on smartphone. See, these people think they can just put their games on phones and rake in money. Like, the biggest smartphone games are shit like that Candy Crush and Bejeweled and shit like that. Nobody wants to play Ninja Storm on a smartphone. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work. I hate playing games on cell phone. I hate it. I don't feel like I'm the only one. Like, there are two different markets. Hardcore gamers, I really just don't see ever really just spending a lot of time on cell phone games. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Maybe hardcore gamers are just embracing cell phones, but I just don't see it. The biggest news here is in my opinion, the fact that they're canceling some project that they were doing with Nintendo. Now, they were working on something with Nintendo, and apparently that has been axed. I'm kind of surprised because usually, I mean, if you do a good job and you have their characters, which is usually if they're commissioning you, like Nintendo's been opening up and letting other studios use their characters a little bit more. It's like that Hyrule Warriors game. Usually, you get a Nintendo game, it prints money. I'm kind of shocked to see that get cut, but they're laying off employees too. This is across the board. With the games being cut, so are employees. Video game publisher Bandai Namco Holdings, Inc. is cutting its workforce after canceling several titles due to lackluster demand, according to people familiar with the matter. As Bandai Namco spokesman explained, our decision to discontinue games are based on comprehensive assessments of the situation. Some employees may need to wait a certain amount of time before they are assigned their next project, but we do move forward with assignments as new projects emerge. Furthermore, he specifically addressed allegations that the company was placing employees who were working on projects that are being canceled into expulsion rooms, where they are stationed without any work in the hope that the employees will resign. That's new. I've never heard of this before. We want you to quit, but you won't quit, so we're just going to put you in some room. What? Is that just a Japanese thing? That's kind of mean. That's brutal, man. They say they're not doing it. I saw reports on Twitter saying that they are doing it, so I don't know, man. Shit is wild. It's really crazy still to me to see Japanese studios laying people off. But it's not just them. Like, there's a bunch of studios in Japan laying people off. You're seeing it everywhere. I really do think we are in a video game crash. I'm really, like, looking forward with Sony. I'm really interested in seeing how well that PlayStation Pro sells at that price tag. I don't know, man. Shit is wild right now. Bandai's laying people off. And they have banger properties. Like One Piece, hottest property in the world right now. The most pirated franchise, anime or manga. And then it's also outsold Batman. Like, it's the #1 selling comic. I think I read some stat about the show. Like, it's the most viewed show of all time or something. Like, it's up there. I think it's definitely probably in the top 10 of most valuable franchises in the world right now of entertainment. One Piece is huge. And you can't do something with that makes money? What? Odyssey was pretty good. But, whatever. Naruto kind of fallen down. Boruto sucks ass. Shitty show. I hate it. I haven't met too many people who like that one. But, yeah, they're going down. And it's wild to see that they announced this right after, as far as I saw, I don't know which one came first, but I feel like both announced today. It was wild to see them announce, yeah, we made a bunch of money off of this game, but now we're laying off crazy amount of people. And then I think, oh no, this is from Reflector. Never mind. And then, yeah, the rest of the article talks about a lot of these flops. A lot of crazy shit going on right now in video games. So, I don't know. Are we in a video game crash? What are your thoughts on that? I would like to hear what you guys have to say on that, because I feel like we are in one. I feel like we're in a video game crash. Now, will it reach the levels that we saw back in the day with the Atari stuff? I don't know about that. I don't know if we'll ever see something like that again. However, I do see a big axe about to drop on a lot of studios, and I think you're going to see a lot of surprise failures. Even games that are good have failed. Like Final Fantasy 16, that's a great example. That game didn't do well. Maybe it's doing better now that it's on PC, but the video game industry, not in a good place. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Like I said, also, if you would, please like and share the video. That kind of engagement is amazing. Helps out a lot. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell also. That is a great thing to do. Helps you get all this stuff on time. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.